Now, the Beatles did it 3 times in a row, so, rather alarmingly, did the Spice Girls. Not often you get to compare those two to each other, is it? Cliff's only had 2. Yeah, Christmas number 1s we're talking about, of course. This year it's a race between these 3. That's Leona Lewis, One More Sleep. So Lily Allen with a really old song. Was that 2006 originally? Somewhere Only We Know, Keen's song.
You can break everything I am, like
and Sam Bailey with Skyscraper. Sam Bailey, of course, from X Factor. Those are the 3 that are vying for it, but they don't make them like they used to, do they? Pete Waterman, morning.
No, they don't, do they?
More to the point, they don't make them like you used to.
No, they don't. And in fact, I mean, I did check with Ladbrokes before I got here this morning. Sam Bailey is 25-1 on now to be Christmas number 1. So it's not even worth.
It's not a race, is it? It's not a race.
No, it's not.
No.
Which is a pity. It could have been this year because the Lily Allen record, somewhere only do we know.
Yeah.
That could have kept this record off number 1, but they went too early. And Christmas records are all about when you market them.
It is. It's the release, is it, that's important?
It is the release date. So that the Sam Bailey record has only been available this week. It was download till Wednesday. The physical record came out on Wednesday, and it went so far ahead that nothing else can catch it.
And does it make a difference now in the same way? Because, as you say, the physical record, and you're thinking, yeah, I know a lot of kids though now they won't even they won't bother with the CD. They won't with the physical thing, will they? They want the download. Does that change anything, Pete, or not?
Oh, yes, it does. I mean, downloads sell, but the physical records still sell a lot of records. It's still just about 50-50. So, you know, you suddenly number 1 out on the downloads, and then suddenly you stick another 100,000 on top. You're suddenly way so far that nobody can catch you. Because, of course, by that point, they've all got their records out and they've gone. And you did an interesting point, which I picked up from you talking about. The Spice Girls had 3 number 1s.
Yeah.
Now, the Spice Girls had the king of marketing. His name was Paul Conroy. He made those records number 1. He was the governor who really set the way we market Christmas records now, and that was a guy called Paul Conroy. And all Simon has taken on Paul's mantle. And Paul set this whole idea of Christmas number 1s up the way that we now look at them.
Do you know, and you were involved in this in the early days as well, isn't it? When I watched Harry Hill's TV Burp reruns recently, you know, you were on Pop Idol, of course, weren't you? And on the panel there.
Yeah.
And that gave us that first, what I call that peek behind the curtain of the music industry. So we got to see, you know, to get an idea of people like you. I mean, you've got a profile already, but get an idea of what went on. And what you start to realise is this is a big team behind an artist or a band. There's a huge team behind them, isn't it? All doing different things.
Yes, it's enormous, and the point was, when we first did it, which is why I don't do it now, it was about the music industry. Now it's about television. I mean, Saturday night was a television spectacular. You know, Scherzinger and, you know, elbowing her out the way to sing the song. I thought I would have voted for her. I thought she was brilliant. You know, I thought it was the best TV I've ever seen. Never mind. I mean, did you watch that? I mean, it was quite incredible.
I must admit,
the poor girl was getting elbowed.
I'm so turned off all of this by now, Pete. I've got to be honest. And the problem is that they all kind of they all sound very similar now, don't they? You know, the Nicole Scherzinger, the Alexandra Burks. They're all doing the same thing, Pete. I want something different, mate.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, I don't watch it. I just happened to see this because I knew I was doing this. I happened to watch it on catch up the next day to see what it was like. Yeah. I mean, I don't watch it at all. And you pick up a very good point, by the way, and I think nobody else has made that point so far this morning. They all do sound the same. It's all like they all sing at the top of their voice at 500 miles an hour and giving it gusto. You know, at least the Lily Allen record's got a bit of charm.
I had a row with my missus because she's not a fan. I was watching on Sky Arts the other day. They had the Specials concert at Wolverhampton Civic Hall. Their reunion one, a comeback one.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I don't know if you've seen them, Pete, but they've all grown into really fine musicians. Terry Hall was back at the front and all the rest of it. And I had a row with the missus because she was saying, I don't like, she called it reggae first of all. I said, it's not reggae, it's ska, there's a difference, okay, and all the rest of it. And she's a big fan of all the X Factor stuff. And I said, but the difference between the Specials is that they're different. Who else is like the Specials? Nobody's like the Specials. There were other bands doing ska, but that's the problem, isn't it? You've got like this sausage factory now wheeling out the same old stuff.
Well, I think there's two things. I think the specials not just were different. Jerry Dammers wrote some amazing little songs that have stood the test of time.
Yeah.
And I think they're also, with the great respect to your wife, they're a boy band. You know, they're boys like them.
Oh, I never thought of that. Yeah, you got a good point.
You know,
there, yeah.
where the X Factor's more for ladies, and I don't mean that in a disparaging way.
No.
I just mean that's the demographic.
Yeah.
I mean, we all went to see the specials. You know, my son, was a fanatic, and I mean, everywhere they went, he went and saw them. I think those sort of groups mean things to us, but to girls, they like the record or they don't like the record.